Hi guys. So welcome to the first episode of my channel. This has been just a long time coming. I'm getting chills actually that I'm starting. So I know they've probably been putting this off for way too long. So my name is Amanda Huckstar. That's my chosen name and it's reflective I feel of the journey that has led me here so far. We can get into that down the road. But I think I wanted to say thank you for joining me and being patient while I piece out the things that I need to say here. So I did pull a card for us. Um, kind of just, I asked with the intention of illustrating really what this channel is about and the perfect card came out. It's the home card. Um, and I mean, for me, it's a new beginning, but I think it's interesting that the 27 adds up to a 9 because it's an ending of the way that I have allowed myself to show up in the past. So in that ending, I'm finding home and you guys and trying to figure out really what that means because I've never really felt at home anywhere. And when we look at what home means, it's where do you feel safe and secure and nurtured and free to be yourself. Um, and since I haven't to this point been able to find where that is externally, I feel like it's appropriate that we create home here today between all of us. So, thank you. I'm happy to have you on this journey with me today. And I think that leads into who am I, right? So I'm everything, just like you are. And in the 3D reality, I'm a massage therapist. So I lay hands on people who feel unwell and I endeavor to help them regain their sense of wellness. So um, initially, that started out just as massage and relieving aches and pains and everything that goes along with that. But shortly into my career, I developed a very aggressive tumor that needed to be dealt with surgically and with other interventions. And, you know, it was a life altering experience that is probably the worst and the best thing that ever really um, happened to me. So, yeah, I'm going to hit sidetracked if I go kind of deep into that, but the after effects of that surgery and how disfiguring it was really caused me to drop every artifice about myself, things that we put too much stock into that really don't mean anything. And in that process, I feel like I was kind of broken down to my base elements and was forced to rebuild myself. And through doing that, I started studying lymphatic drainage and learning how to heal my body and also like maintain that health moving forward. And it really has become my mission, and it's given me such a great career where I'm in a position to really help people get through the worst moments of their life. And it's been very rewarding, and it eases the load how heavy it can be being a cancer survivor myself. So is that all I am? I don't know. Like I in my healing journey, I've been down to Peru for healing with ayahuasca. I've traveled to different areas of the world to seek out indigenous healers or being near specific ley lines and energy vortices in order to help myself awaken or awaken again. Because I think my first awakening was really in my illness and during surgery, having the experience of dying on the table and meeting beings who let me know that I was a little bit off course and I would be required to go back down into my body and essentially like fulfill the mission I came here to do. Um, and I take that very seriously. So there's so many pieces to it. There's Kundalini, there's ayahuasca, there's radical self acceptance, feeding your demons. Just the list goes on and on and on of different ways to connect with those deep lost parts of yourself. So um, yeah, I'm here to explore that with you today. I set the intention for this channel that the people who need me find me. The people who are lost and unsure of why they're having the experience that they are. People who are ill and need to find meaning within that. People who are already on a healing journey and want to collaborate. Um, just anybody that knows that they're here for a purpose and wants to find out more. That's my intention. When I was going through looking at what the book meaning for this card that I pulled, 1111. So that's the name of my business, and it's a code for that we're on the right track. So sorry. Back to the home card. Essentially, that's love, right? When you are at home, you feel loved. Um, the quote is, "You're comfortable in your own skin and you belong." So that's the purpose of this channel. We're here doing third energy transmissions. Um, the third energy is love. It's unconditional love. It's cosmic love. It's the foundational vibration and frequency of life. Everything stems from love. And that's what I'm here to do is disseminate information and gather us in, right? So who is us? Who are we, right? We are the monad, right? We're the one. If you're exploring spirituality, for me that was the biggest hit was that at some level on some dimension we are all one consciousness. So on my ascension path, I identify as a twin flame. I don't really buy into the cultishness and the monetization of the spiritual path. I think that's wrong, and it's a lot of what has kept me from speaking on this because everybody gets triggered, and when you have your own understanding of what you're going through, and you have to explain it to somebody else who's having a similar but different experience, two two things can be true at the same time. So I think that's what I want to stress. As far as the twin flame goes, and I'll probably speak more on my understanding of that over the last 10 years, 11 years. Um, yeah. Even speaking about it now is hard because it's sacred and it's misunderstood. And my intention is to be a beacon of light for people who are lost in the darkness. So welcome home to the third energy transmission. I'm Amanda Hopstar, and I love you.